What's up? One guy, two cups. I have a special guest today, a friend of mine, Fred Ormsby, owner, CEO of Back2Back Land Clearing Services, LLC, based out of Moneta, South Carolina. Does a lot of work for residential and commercial properties. He's been really busy, been watching him grow over the last, 6 months. It's pretty exciting. He's a very interesting person, and he has a ton of things happening in his life that are going to be bigger projects down the road. Fred, thanks for being here today. I really appreciate your time. I know you're super busy. Every time I talk to you, you're on the phone, you're on the road, everything's you driving somewhere doing something. You're wide open. You're on the road doing something, causing trouble somewhere. Let me ask you this question. One day you woke up and said, I don't want to do what I'm doing now. I want to do something different. Land clearing service. How did you get to that part in your life? You're like, this is what I'm going to do now. This is what. How'd that become a fruition for you?
Yeah, it was interesting, man. Yeah, I moved down here from Texas, and a good buddy of mine, best friend of mine, was a job available, so I applied for it, working over there on base, and and getting the job, and soldiers get their VA claims and stuff like that.
Mm,
Um, and so I moved out to the country, bought a house, finally moved up to get a house. And they wanted to charge me like $15,000 to clear like a few acres. And I said, no, I'm going to go ahead and just get me a tractor. So I needed a tractor out there in the land anyway. So I went and got the tractor. And, uh, and so that was just on deck waiting.
mm,
So, um, fast forward a little bit, my mother passes away. She has a bunch of stuff in storage. And I'm like, I got stuff out of storage. So I didn't have a truck. I didn't have anything. U-Haul wanted like $3,000 or something like that,
imagine that.
$5,000.
Imagine that.
And I was like, now I'm not gonna
Mm,
$5,000 for a
mhm,
daggone U-Haul, and then I might as well just get a daggone trailer
mhm,
and make the payments the same payments that
mhm.
it's gonna be for the storage.
Right.
So I went ahead and got that, and I had no truck. People was thinking I was crazy for not having a truck. Well, in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm going to have a storage for my mom's stuff at my house,
Yeah.
and I can have me enclosed trailer at the same time. So I'll just go ahead and rent a truck from Enterprise,
Yeah.
go grab my mom's stuff, bring it back, keep it in there, and I'll be good. Well, uh, we got the house out in the country, cleared the land, got the tractor. Now I got an enclosed trailer. And I said, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get me a second job.
Okay.
Try to get a second job and just to have a little bit of extra money,
Mm-hmm.
help with gas going back and forth.
Yeah.
And so and then one night, general, closing the store, two guys decide they want to jump me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all they wanted was a car.
Yeah.
But they decided to jump me. So I'm getting whooped by these two big dudes, kicked in the head, kicked in the ribs, all that junk. I get up. I'm ready for round two. They pull the pistol. So
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, you got it. That's what I said too. All right, you guys got it. You got it. You got it. They pick up my keys. They take off in the car. So after that, that's a whole different story. But
Yeah.
if you know, so I'm sitting there with my lady, and she's like, "Look, don't worry about getting a second job. We'll be all right." So I'm chilling now. We're going my regular job, doing my Pueblo work, helping
Uh-huh.
soldiers get their VA stuff squared away. And then she says one day, "Hey, money's getting too tight."
Mm.
So I'm sitting in the office, AC, chilling. Good job, great job. And I get on the computer. I say, I got to figure something out. I need a truck. I got a tractor. I got all the implements, and I got a trailer. And I haven't got my mom's stuff yet.
Yeah.
That tractor could fit in that trailer. Well, the tractor could fit in the
Yeah.
barely,
Uh-huh.
but it could.
But it was in there. Yeah.
And so I just started going on Marketplace, and I was advertising uh, tractor services.
Mm-hmm.
And I was getting calls like crazy. People were messaging me like crazy. Bush hog, move debris with the grapple, do cleanup jobs, stuff like that. And then I was just like, you know what? Trailer. And so that opened up other doors.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's just like, okay, I got a tractor. I got that enclosed trailer. I got the dump trailer. Let's just daggone, see how things go. Things are moving along quite nice, making way more than I was making at Dollar General.
Right. Yeah.
And
Just
then,
tearing it up.
yeah, it was doing good. And then, so then the government shutdown happened.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
government, mother effing daggone government shutdown.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm sitting here daggone thinking about the junk, and I'm like, man, how in the
Mhm.
world is these mother effers up in the daggone Congress or whoever the mother senators or whoever they are gonna get paid while I'm sitting over here not getting paid?
Yeah.
I feel like a pawn, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That was you and what, 50,000 other
Yeah,
government employees
yeah,
not getting paid, just
yeah.
sitting at the house. Yeah.
And I took that job personal like a mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was pissed off for everybody else too, because I ain't no selfish dude. So I'm over here looking at everybody else like, man, this ain't cool.
No.
And then so and then so uh so things were getting kind of busy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to step my game up because we wasn't getting paid,
Right.
and we didn't know when we was gonna get paid. So so me being ambitious the way I am, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get a skid steer. Need a skid steer. I needed it anyway. So I got the skid steer.
Yeah.
And that helped a lot. That opened up a lot of different doors as far as,
Yeah.
then it started getting okay. Now I got overhead. Now
Yeah. And that's when it becomes real.
that's when it gets real.
You're like, oh my God, all right, I got to pay for this trailer, I got to pay for this tractor, I got to pay for this skid steer, I got to pay for insurance, I got to pay for
Insurance. Oh,
yeah. And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
now we got to make monies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then so now, and then so then I'm like, we're doing jobs and I'm getting requests to do things. And I'm like, okay, I need another dump trailer. So then now I have two dump trailers with the skid steer
Yeah.
and a tractor, enclosed trailer, and I'm working this job. So now I'm like, I can't be at this job and do the land service. It's just not gonna, I
Hmm.
can't do it. I get off at a decent time, but still, you can't. You need the daylight
Hmm.
to do what you got to do. So
Yeah.
I have to hire somebody.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I hire somebody, to do the stuff that I can't do.
Yeah.
But we need another truck. So I go in to get another truck. So now it's like,
Yeah.
no,
Debt.
debt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the American way. That's how everybody does it.
And then it was just like requests that we needed and getting things. I said, I need an excavator. And that was it. That was the tipping point. I was like, I can't be here. I can't be at the hospital. I
Yeah.
told my supervisor, his name is Patrick. I told him, I said, hey, man. And he even told me, he's like, man, he goes, man, I don't want
Yeah.
really making big moves. And it's
Yeah.
probably best that you go ahead and go.
Yeah. Go chase it.
And so that was the tipping point right there.
I was chasing the dragon,
That's it.
the American dream.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is that when I was working over there at the hospital, I designed a program that helped the medical board process, an automated program. So it would, I would say between 4 to 6, it would do the job of between 4 to 6 Peblos.
Okay.
And everything automated. So everything just fills out automatically. It just helps the process go by.
Yeah.
I designed it. A good buddy of mine, Lyndon, is a computer engineer, and it is sweet. Sweet.
Yeah.
And DHA went ahead and picked it up. And right now, I think they're building it. I'm not sure what the latest is. I left, but I think I could still get involved some way, shape, or form. But I am curious to see what's going on with it right now. But the program, I gave them everything that they need. There is a program out there that can help the soldiers if they decide, Marines, Navy, Air Force, whatever, if they decide to adopt that program, they're gonna the process is gonna be faster.
Mhm.
It's gonna be more accurate,
Yeah.
and ultimately the soldiers are going to be taken care of the most it can possibly be.
Yeah.
With it.
In a timely manner.
Yeah.
So the question now is, do you still have the intellectual property rights of that program, or did you just relinquish that to DHA? I mean, you
I
just,
spoke to an attorney. They actually got me in touch with an attorney. So how the innovation program worked is that they will go ahead and take our program. They take the codes that Lyndon did and make it to where it's DHA and, hospital approved, with securities and everything like that. So, the thought of it is that if they go ahead and take it, they can contract us to go ahead and see it through.
Okay.
And that's the method to the madness. So, but the intellectual property, it's probably going to be for them.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the trade-off is that hopes that, and this is a big hope and good faith, that they would just say, hey, Fred and Lyndon know this program. They know exactly what's going on. Let's contract these guys to get this thing and see it through.
Yeah. Ideally. Yeah.
Ideally.
So then the question is, do you create, an LLC, Fred and Lyndon contracting services or consulting services to, support the program once it's been developed and tested for integration and all that good stuff that goes in? Because just when you develop a program, so that program would be intertwined with so many other pieces. So many variables that go into that.
So many.
So,
and it took me, I'd say it took me 3 years to design it.
yeah.
And that's with me talking to doctors, talking to coworkers, and administrative staff and getting input. So this isn't just my on it. This is a bunch of people putting their input from the bottom going up. See, the problem is these a lot of these higher ups, DC region, everything like that, they'll build a program.
Never talk to anybody.
And they just, here's the program, but no, this right here is coming from the bottom up. This is staff made. This is what's going to make things flow. This is their input. This is 100%. And I'm talking about this stuff is filling out documents. When you fill out a document, either the Pedlo has to fill the document out, or you send it over to the soldier to fill the documents out and everything. No. This stuff automatically just fills out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Automatic.
Automation is key.
It's borderline AI.
Yeah.
Borderline AI.
And I think that program right now in infancy stage would incorporate AI probably down the road to make it a complete full service. Because once you get that AI involved, man, that changes everything.
Just everything.
Everything.
And then, so, the thing is the military ready for AI? Is are doctors ready for AI? Doctors aren't really just all that computer savvy. That's one thing.
Right. Yeah.
So and then are employees ready for AI? Because guess what? I just told you that program, and it's not even AI.
Right.
That program can do the job of 4 to 6 Peblos.
So
where are those Peblos going?
Now, do you have all those Peblos, or are they just processors for the application?
Right. And then how many of those do you need?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And then doctors. Doctors, you get a AI software that can go into a soldier's medical file.
Yeah.
Read those documents and do a narrative summary and be done.
So why do you need the doctor?
Is the world ready for that?
I think that's always been
employment.
Exactly. I just said this the other day, was a cure for cancer. If they found a cure for cancer, how many people would be out of a job?
Right.
How many industries would be out of a job?
Yeah.
The Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, all the cancer research facilities. If I had a shot today and I gave it to you, and it cured you of cancer, how many billions of dollars would not be on the table anymore? And that's kind of like AI.
Yeah.
When you have AI answering all the questions, doing all the work, putting it together in a report, emailing it, charging the customer, doing everything, why do you need that person to put the stamp on it?
So where's the line? You know what I mean? So it's like, so where do you find the line? Because there's competence, efficiency, money being saved. So then where's the line at where it's what's the word I'm looking for, where you integrity and all that stuff, to where you want to protect people's jobs.
Correct. Yeah.
You want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's you don't want nobody.
No. Nobody wants that at all. Yeah.
So where do you draw the line to where or where do you hit that medium? Where is it where you can save people's jobs and still have an efficient program.
Yeah.
Possible, brother. And that's scary. And that might,
Yeah. That could be, you do that program and it relieves 4 to 6 Pueblos, 3 doctors, 5 administrative assistants, postal,
yeah,
everything's just automated.
made it. Click of a button, it just goes to the straight to the next thing. No emails. No
Yeah.
emails.
Just done. Done deal. I just had a conversation with, um, Larry Orton, who is a AI company, and AI scares me.
Mhm.
It makes me, not because I grew up on Terminator and, Skynet, and they're going to take
Right.
over the world, but I see the progression of AI taking over a lot of the things that we take for granted. And that was somebody's job. They fulfilled that role,
Yeah,
and now that's going to be gone.
man. Because one thing that daggone sucks more than anything is struggling financially.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's
Imagine when you have an AI that does all accounting, all postal, mail, does all Amazon, does all of eBay, does all these jobs, and you have 20, 50,000 people now that don't have a job. Where do they go? What do they do now?
right.
You got to go. So they always talk about like it's going to be the blue collar. It's going to be HVAC, plumbing,
Right.
electrical,
Yeah.
mechanics,
Hmm. Hmm.
but at what point does AI take over those jobs?
Right. That's
It's,
right. Because I mean, you got these humanoid robots now.
yeah, you got Optimus 3 from,
We're at the beginning stages of it.
yeah, infant, but 10 years when I'm dead and gone, I've got grandkids. They're going to have people that aren't people and they take care of everything. It reminds me of the movie Wall-E, Disney or
Hmm.
Pixar. It's just a bunch of fat people floating around on
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
aircraft. Like,
That's right.
I'm
That's
going to
right.
play Call of Duty all day
Yeah.
and I'm going to eat some Slim Jims. I could see that happening totally when you don't have any responsibilities or anything that you have to do. It's all done for you.
Mm-hmm.
At what point, what is your function? What's your
Yeah.
purpose on life?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hopefully we see what's going on with we can see, I get in contact with, DHA
Hmm.
and see what's the latest and greatest.
Yeah.
And hopefully they didn't scrap it. And if
No.
they did, I'll take because we have the program
Okay.
and we can shop it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is when we designed it and Lyndon is
Legit.
he is the real deal. Lyndon is the real deal.
He's the real guy.
He designed that program to where it's not just geared towards medical boards
Okay.
or anything like that. He designed it to where I can go into an organization and construct that program to meet with business needs.
Okay.
And I can do that once I know how the business runs and how it's structured. I can actually get it done in probably 1 to 2 days.
Dang.
Yeah, Lyndon
Hmm.
Lyndon is the man.
And you think about how many other companies that could help on their logistics side of,
Logistics. Yeah, warehousing,
yeah,
anything that has a process.
shipping and receiving.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything
Yes.
associated with
All of
that.
that.
Yeah.
All of that.
That'd be a big one.
Automated.
Once again, AI take over the world right there. So one of your big interests that we both have together is music.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're both big music guys.
Yeah.
And we've talked several times on projects, future projects and endeavors. I know that you came from Texas, and before you had all this stuff over here in South Carolina, you had 2 music studios?
Well, I had in Texas, I had a recording studio,
Mhm.
and I didn't follow through with it. It was pretty much done. Uh, my grandmother had a church,
Okay.
small town called Marlin, Texas, and it was a daycare once upon a time and stuff like that. And it's from her, and they remodeled it into a house. So this is it was a completely remodeled, and it was just super nice. I mean, wide open space. And I moved to Texas, and I said, you know what, this would be perfect for a recording studio. My mom was just like, go ahead, do it.
Okay.
So did the booth, went and bought the $4,000 Mac that I'm almost threw up once the daggone spent the money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of money for that. Is that real? Is that real money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That towards a Camaro.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Texas, I think I moved down there in 2008, and so I had it set up, man. There was a stage up there. Uh, which I didn't, but that was the last time actually set up a full-fledged studio.
Yeah.
But prior to that, I had 2 recording studios. Uh, Actually, between me and my partners, there's probably 3 recording studios. And we had I turned my house into a recording studio over in Hinesville, Georgia.
Yeah.
And then I went down to Range, Georgia,
LaGrange. Yep.
and I set up a location.
Okay.
And wasn't nothing fancy or anything like that, but it was a nice, good place for people to go to go and record. But it came to a point where I had to leave everything in Georgia and move to Texas. So that's where, that's how that works. So that was kind of timeline wise.
Right.
But
Right.
but yeah, it was loads of fun, especially in Georgia at that time. I got out of the army and jumped straight into the music. My brother, my brother was rapping, and he was like very, very good to the point where I was just like, oh shoot, we might be able to do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so our parents hooked us up with this nice mixer that goes to the computer, and from there we was just
Taking off.
in
Yeah.
all in
Uh-huh.
on it, brother.
I know.
And
Yeah.
I mean, we were so all in on it. It was I say that if I could write a script, which AI probably could do,
Every bit.
AI could
Yes.
probably do it.
Yes, it could.
I could write a script and do a Hustle and Flow 2 movie. And this script would not be the rapper's perspective. This would be the engineer's perspective. The guy that was married, had his wife.
Uh-huh.
Our scenario was just like that. I'm over here. We first get started, and I got Catastrophe right here, which is my brother. And we go to the show on Post in Hinesville or Fort Stewart.
Yeah.
And we see these kids, right? They're in high school, and they're all Puerto Rican. They go by the name 787, right? That's
Okay.
the area code of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And these guys are real good looking, clean cut, daggone little Puerto Rican kids, man. The girls love them, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here in the lobby with my brother, and I'm listening to these guys rapping to this DJ over here, and I'm like, these guys is rapping their glasses off. These jokers is like spitting, like fast spitting type.
Spitting bars.
Going,
Yeah.
going. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there looking, I'm like, look at these pretty ass damn daggone dudes over here. These jokers is marketable.
Yeah.
And I said, I got to get them with us. So I get a hold of them. And by then we're working on Savannah around the corner from Pure Pain Records, where Camouflage was studio set up over there. And so I would bring them over there, and this is just straight up hood, west side of Savannah.
Yeah.
The hood.
Hood.
Had no reason. I really probably shouldn't even brought them over.
Yeah.
Well, we go over there and we're getting them straight. I'm introducing them to the studio, introducing them to the booth. You know, they're brand spanking new into the thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, so we get to know them and get them involved in it. And so we set up this microphone. We got this little piece of crap daggone microphone, just like that daggone movie, Hustle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so, you know, I just left it at that. Next thing you know,
he shows up with a mic.
He shows up with his daggone microphone, a Shure KSM 44.
Okay.
Bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Man, I'm talking about bad.
Yeah.
And he shows up. We're green as hell. I don't know anything about phantom power. So I'm sitting here like the microphone is...
It's bro. You brought us a piece of junk.
Yeah. And so
Yes.
over to repair shops. I was like, hey.
Oh my God.
No, I don't know anything about microphones.
Yeah.
And
how do you fix this?
And then one repair shop finally was like, hey man, I think you got to have some kind of power source to do this. So I can go on there, Google microphone, power. I see phantom power. I was like, okay, I'll go to micro. I said, oh, my mixer got phantom power. I hit the phantom power button, boop, and you could hear the word. I was like, oh shit, it's on.
Oh, that.
It's on.
Oh, that. That's funny.
And so, yeah, so we got 787, and then there was this guy, BG, player BG, white guy. The first time I met him, it was dead summer. Dead summer. We were just starting to get things rolling. We were still working in Savannah. So we were, you know, driving back and forth, getting studio time over there. But I looked at BG and I met him for the first time, and I seen him in this Mercury Marauder. It was like a 60s model.
There you go.
Marauder,
Yeah.
2-door.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? And he's got this white top with a flip-flop paint job on it, right? So it's dead summer. He's a roofer. And so he's tanned out the ass, right? He's tanned up. He's a white guy. He's tanned up. And then my brother Maurice that introduced me, he goes, hey, man, that's a white dude. I said, hey.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And he's got rings. And I'm talking about them thick rings. I'm talking about thick gold rings that go
the
on.
big ones.
He had them on every mother effing finger.
Okay.
Right? Every finger. And so he gives me a 5, and I'm feeling nothing but what's going on, man? He got this raspy voice.
Had a spark.
And I'm probably looking at him like, are you white? Damn near my color.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
and gold, cool cat. And I said, and he's got this raspy voice, and I'm sitting there like,
yeah.
Care. I'll teach him. I'll teach him how to rap.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I go to my boy Maurice and I say, hey man, that dude BG, where is he at? He goes, oh, he's over here. Da, 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 da. I said, he goes, what's up? I said, I gotta get him on the microphone, man. Mm-hmm. He goes, he'll do it. He'll do it. Go holler at him. He'll do it. So I go out and I'm like, hey man, hey, I got a recording studio West Savannah. We can go on over here. I'll get you in the studio, man.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I do a little bit, man. This, that. I said, man, I'll teach you everything you need to know. Don't worry about it. I'll teach you the bars. I'll teach you how to write. I'll do all that stuff right there. I said, I just need your voice on the daggone track.
Yeah.
And then so one day, he was working on a roof and he was, a distance away, and I saw him. I said, "Oh," I said, "there he goes right there." I pulled over. I said, "Hey," and that joker jumped off that ladder and he was running towards me, man. He was running towards me. He's like, "What's up, man?" I said, "Man, you ready to do this music thing?" He goes, "Yeah, let's do it."
Let's go right now.
I was happy because he had that marketable voice.
Yeah.
I showed him what he needed to do. I taught him how to write. And then he had my brother right there, which was very talented.
Yeah.
And he had no choice but to come correct. He had no choice.
Yeah.
And
That was it.
yeah, yeah. And then we had a female rapper out there out of Midway, Georgia. She was one of the best female talents I've personally met as far as rap.
Yeah. The whole thing. Yeah.
Stage performance.
Marketable, ready to go.
Stage performance. I don't think there's anybody that can outdo her on the stage.
Yeah.
Even to this day.
Hmm.
But
Whatever happened to her?
I think she's still doing musical.
Doing it?
But I think she has her own hair salon
Okay.
now, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah.
And but yeah, she's a cool girl. I'm not in touch with a whole lot of the people anymore.
Yeah.
I'm still in touch with BG.
Yeah.
And he's still wanting to do a little bit. And it's to the point now where it's just, we do things for the passion.
That's all it is. Yeah. It's for the love. Yeah.
If you can make good music, why not just make it?
Yeah. That's fun. And it's great to listen to.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I love it. So are you thinking about possibly diving back into that world, or is that something that is a hindsight?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and get back into it. I have a lot of artists that still contact me. They like the sound quality that I'm
Hmm.
back into it a little bit. Just because of the passion, man. It's a good way to, when I'm making beats,
Hmm.
making music, recording, mixing down, making it sound good.
Yeah.
It takes me to another world.
Yeah. That end product, when it's all said and done, when you're done mixing everything down, the edits and the posts and the mastering, and then you hear it, you're like, oh man, I did good on this. This is good.
Yeah.
And then there's also those projects where you did it and you're like, no,
Right. Yeah.
scratch. Let's try it again. Trash, pure trash.
But then you got people that will like it.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like it doesn't mean
Yeah.
I don't like it. So I try to hold on to everything, but it took me a while to get back in it. I'm 48 now, but I had to take a break from the music, man, because it was heartbreaking. Studio over in Hinesville, it was a different thing. If you can picture it, it's one thing to have a house where you take a garage and we was on some other job.
You did the whole house.
The whole house, man. You walk up in that house and it was basically a rotating door of nothing but fun.
Yeah.
Nothing but weed smoke.
Yeah.
Probably the downfall.
Yeah, it could be.
It was
more smoking and singing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Not funny.
And so it was a little bit heartbreaking because of the we had opportunities. The artists could have been more motivated to write. They could have done a little bit more.
Yeah.
I could have made better moves business wise.
Facilitated and
Market.
Yes.
I could have did better. Everybody could have done a whole lot.
I think everything like that is like a hindsight 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's always the question, like, if you could go back to those days, what would you tell yourself? Like, hey, before you do this, you need to make sure the following is happening.
Yes.
Right? And I just had this conversation the other day. You can ponder on that because you can't change it.
Can't change it.
No, it's done. Right? And then you can think about it, drink about it, cry about it, but it's done. So moving forward, knowing what you've done in those mistakes, you learn from those mistakes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when you move forward on the next adventure, if that does happen for you, you take those mistakes and you say, here's what we got to do to make sure this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And I think there's always a great way of write that stuff down. Legit. Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
Don't do this because that was possibly the downfall of what happened, the first time. And now you have that visual. Oh yeah, I need to do this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Which is easier said than done.
Then I kind of get into where I want to be real about the daggone thing. Right. There's so many artists out that have the talent. But they just don't have the means of getting out there and being known and everything like that. And we had the talent. We had it. And then so when I look at it and I say, hey, what if they would have done more on their part? What if we would have received a deal of some sort, or if we would have followed through with YouTube? We was thinking about YouTube before daggone it was a thing.
Yeah.
What if we would have followed through with that stuff? But drugs was a problem.
Yeah. And that'll
at this low level.
Imagine
was a problem. If we got money, if we get hit with $1 million and jokers got money and you got X pills, cocaine, weed, coming like a mother effer, brother.
Nothing would have nothing would have happened.
Somebody would have been dead.
Every bit. And
that's the one thing that makes it to where I feel okay. I have some kind of peace in it because we wasn't ready for that big.
Yeah.
Somebody would have ended up dead one way or another because we was on some crazy junk.
Yeah. Somebody would have died. Yeah. And God works in mysterious ways.
It sure does. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure does.
Hey, you ain't ready yet. Let's let you get a little older and figure out your life. And then we'll give you another opportunity.
We're some wild boys, man. We were some wild boys. You walk up in the studio, you walk up in the house, not LaGrange. LaGrange was pretty good, professional.
Yeah.
You walk up in that house over in Hinesville, and there's people that'll vouch, and if they see this, they will comment. You walk up in that house over there, you're going to walk up and you look up at the ceiling, you can see 415s on the wall. Pumping, nonstop.
Jamming.
You can see a pit bull chained up in the living room.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
You're going to see a pit bull chained up in the kitchen.
My God.
And you might see a daggone pit bull in that daggone back room where the equipment is. Yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Yeah. So that's the flow. You talk about hustle and flow. Yeah, shit. I write that daggone script. Hustle and flow.
Yeah.
You got pit bulls in the house.
3 of them.
And the weed smoke is in the air. And I'm talking about thick.
Yeah. Your neighbor's like, I swear to God, these guys. these guys right now. These jokers over here,
The thing
they're going to get it.
with us is we looked the part. Neighbors knew that we had a recording studio. Then we had BG, you know, camouflaged, you know,
Yeah.
gold teeth, you know,
Yeah.
this fine ass little mama walking in and dark skinned chocolate, you know,
Yeah.
rattling her ass off.
Yeah. Killing it. Yeah.
You got these daggone 787 cats coming in here.
Mhm.
That's just them.
Yeah.
We're not even talking about all the people that come in to pay for studio time.
Yeah. That's a whole different
thing.
whole other
We're
group.
talking about dope boys.
Yeah.
Dope boys. I'm talking about
Yeah.
killers.
Yeah.
And which is one thing which is awesome because hey, people love Fred.
Yeah.
You mess with Fred.
Yeah. You talk
You
about,
mess up
yeah.
some music that they're on the edge of getting a deal.
Uh-huh.
You mess with Fred, you got to see me.
Yeah.
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 That's and I've had plenty of them.
That's all. That's so cool, man.
Had plenty of them. So yeah, that's cool.
So having the music studio, a couple of years ago, what are some of the biggest regrets you look back at saying, if I would have done this, it would have been better? Like, do you have certain moments or do you have the overall concept of the studio that you could have changed at the beginning to make it what you wanted?
Yeah. I think if I could do it all over again, I would have stuck with it. One thing I would have did if I would have just stuck with the music. I see a lot of friends and peers that continue to do music and they continue to do what they
Yeah.
love,
Yeah.
you know. And what I did is I let music go, and it was something, it was a passion of mine, it was a talent of mine. Kept it. I would have kept doing music, even no matter of the outcome.
Yeah.
I would have. There is one of the most important things I would have done different is family and music.
Okay. And what do you mean? What do you mean by that? By separating family from music?
Yeah. So when I first got into the music, I think I was fresh out of the army.
Mm-hmm.
I might have been maybe 19 or 20 or something like
Yeah.
that.
Young
And not knowing anything about it. Damn thing.
No.
And so, when I got out of the military, right before I got out of the military, I think I got married right before. My son was born right around pretty close to that time too, so we got this vision of a 19, 20-year-old that wants to get into music real bad.
Uh-huh. Real bad. Real bad. Yeah. Yeah.
And then got talent out the ass coming just left and right. You're looking at talent, you're like, oh, this is gonna
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
And you get at that age, when you're a man at that age, you don't give a damn.
Mm-mm.
You're just wide open.
Yeah, you are.
But then but now, when I look back at it, you got that, but then there's always another side. There's always another side. You have son that's right there.
Yeah.
Right. And then so back then, it wasn't so much about her opinion or what she's seen or what she was going through. It was the vision of getting something going that was obtainable.
Yeah.
That was obtainable. It
Yeah.
was obtainable. And in her mind, she's like, what? You got jokers coming up in this house doing music on a piece of crap microphone. She ain't thinking about no microphone, but that's what it was. A piece of crap microphone before we got that KSM, you know? And so she's like, what the?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Jokers coming in and out of the house. She's trying to keep it clean. Got my son over here that's young, 2, 3 years old or something like that, you know? And then so, if I can do it all over again, I would separate it. I would make it to where that studio wasn't in that daggone house. I would have protected the
sanctity of the house. Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, because you're talking about, even though the guys respected me and they would not have done any harm. Matter of fact, they would have protected everybody.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
She, you know, music and relationships is not a thing to me. Music and relationship, that woman has to be special to deal with the daggone stuff that comes with the music.
Yes.
Going to shows, you're out late going to clubs and you're out, and I'm not no dancing joker. I ain't gonna be up in no daggone club dancing like a mother effer. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna be the mother effer sitting over there holding the cup, sitting there looking crazier than a mother effer either, because that's corny. But I ain't gonna be,
that's corny.
But so, you know, if I'm over at the show, I'm over here trying to figure out the microphones. I'm looking at the speakers. I'm like, okay, this microphone's that close to that speaker. They can't be over here. You can't stand over there. So I'm briefing the guys like, stay away from that section over there.
Yeah.
On the stage, stay away from that section over there. When you're on the stage, don't come out this way. Don't come. You guys do this.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys back each other up on the backgrounds. You know, I'm thinking show stuff, you know, but but we're coming home late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that average woman is not trying to hear that book.
No, they are not. No.
And then me have the nerve to get upset with her that she's upset.
That you came back.
The nerve.
Man.
The nerve. But, you know,
that takes a very, very special person to do that.
And then
very special.
And then so now she leaves, rightfully, probably. She leaves. And then she takes my son, which I'm pissed about. It is what it is. It happens. So now she leaves. I have the house. And we turn into a recording studio.
Yeah. Legit.
You talk about why the mother F open.
Full blown.
And then my son comes.
Yeah.
To visit. Summers. Sometimes during the school year because that joker was acting bad. And so now he sees, you know, I'm a disciplinary. I'm very disciplinary. Back when my son was growing up, all he needed to do was go to school and handle business, be a gentleman. Don't be a headache to these teachers. Don't be talking back to these daggone teachers. No. Don't be doing none of that junk. You do that, you pretty much can do whatever the mother F you want. Just handle your business and don't embarrass us. You know what I mean? When you're out there.
Yeah.
Even though when you come over here, it's wide the mother F open too. What kind of expectation was that, right?
Yin and yang.
So, and
Yep.
he grew up basically in a music house, man.
Yeah.
And it was party central. Everybody looked out for him. Neighbors looked out for him. Everybody loved Justin. Everybody looked out for him. And he was safe.
Yeah.
He was
Every
safe.
bit. Yeah.
But he did see some job.
Uh-huh.
He did see some job. And so if I could do it all over again, separate that and also now that I'm older and I see things, I held it against the artist, man. The artist, I come home and everybody's just chilling out, not writing,
Just hanging out.
just
Uh-huh.
just hanging out,
Not
and
producing.
not producing, not doing
Kicking it.
And I'm like, look, I got a guy over in Florida that wants to front us $10,000. With $10,000, we can grab us a little bit of equipment. We can go ahead and put a little something. He is giving us $10,000 if we can give him some more work. He likes what we have, but he wants to hear something else because it's not quite there. And I can't get the artist to daggone do what they need to do for us to get that 10 grand. You got other people in other places in Virginia. Hey, man, we need some more music, man. We got some guys over here that's interested in what's going on. This, that. Hey, guys, we need to get over here. And we need to get some, and that's not happening.
Yeah.
These artists, and I don't, times have changed with technology.
Yeah.
It's music, man. I mean, you can now one song now. And all of a sudden, it's just out there. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to get out there and everything like that. Back then, my rule of thumb was you have 100 songs. Just record, and we get the best of the best, and this, and we make it work. We can take music out, replace the music with something else.
Yeah.
The lyrics are there, but we need to document. You need to document, record.
Yeah.
The more you have, the better.
Yes. Every bit.
And
Yeah. You have a book.
book.
You have a shelving. I've got 500 songs on the shelf right now, and I could change any of them
At any given time, and just produce and make something happen.
Yeah.
I mean, what label's going to come to you when you have one artist that has about 9 or 10 songs?
Well, no. And now that whole environment's changed. So for you to be even looked at by a label, you better have a huge social media
following.
You better have 500,000 followers. You release 5 videos a week.
Busy.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Busy.
And maybe somebody will talk to you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And technologies, back in the early 2000s, late 90s, getting studio time was always like a challenge.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have the technology. But now you go down to Guitar Center and buy everything you need.
Yeah. Everything you need.
Right now.
Yeah.
For probably $1,000. Monitor, microphone, headphones.
Record it.
Yeah. And then use AI to produce it and make it sound beautiful.
Let's make it sound beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. And you don't need an engineer now. You just use AI. And is that, what's the big company? It's Suno does all the AI music. You can upload your stuff into Suno and then it will make it sound right.
Yeah.
And put a beat
Straight
to it.
up.
It's produced. And then you can download all the stems. So every little piece, here's the drums, the bass, the synths, vocals, guitar. Why would you go to a studio?
Right.
I just paid $4 for the song.
Yeah.
I got all the shit.
Just like that.
And guess what? SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud. It's crazy. And imagine, I don't know, 5 years from now, Nobody's going to be singing songs. Just going to record your voice.
Yeah.
Humming.
And it's going to do it.
Yeah. The entire thing.
40.
It'll be a hit. And you never sang it.
And so there's one thing that's stuck out. And if any producers or artists hear this, there's one thing that stuck out to me, man. And it's to this day it stands out because at that time when he said it, it was an eye-opening moment for me that I knew I messed up. I got on him, nobody was recording this, that. And I said, man, I sacrificed the time with marriage, my son, all that stuff. I sacrificed all that to put into you guys to get things going because I believed in you and I believe.
Yeah.
But probably something now that I think about it, I needed to hear it because even to this day, I think about it right now. He says, that's your problem. I wanted to slap his head off his shoulders is what I wanted.
Yeah.
But that's your problem. And guess what? It was nobody else's problem but mine.
Yeah, because you created the expectation.
And then
That sucks.
So when you go all out with the music, you have to be careful about what you sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you sacrifice that time with your son? Maybe you can sacrifice the time with the lady, because I mean, so,
hey, but the son's hold up now.
because she probably would have been down. She probably would have rode. She probably would have ride. She didn't ride though. Shoot, I mean,
Yep.
didn't ride.
Yeah.
She didn't ride. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Ride or die. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ride. But do you still sacrifice that? Do you put other people in position to where they have to make a decision and it's not and they didn't sign up for that?
That's
That's not fair.
It's not. They were just thrown into the equation. And now this is your life.
And then I tried to bond too. It was like, hey, get a recording studio in the house.
Mm-mm.
What?
Where's the couch? Oh yeah, that's a booth now. You know what I'm saying? Where's the TV? Oh, it's a drum riser. Man, yeah, that's
yeah. So and
that's rough.
The thing is that my son probably does have long-term effects from it. To be honest with you, speaking terms right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a man now, so I mean, so there is a point accept what things are and get to the next level. There is that. But at the same time, I didn't make it easy.
Right.
But I didn't make
right.
So, but nonetheless, the decisions that you make as far as the music game, and you get into the music, the decisions that you make do have long-term effects, whatever your beliefs are, whatever you think can happen.
Yeah.
Consequences, you can't do anything about consequence.
No.
Once you've made the decision and followed through with them.
And once you're in it, You're in it.
When you're in it, you're in it.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, if you're going to get into something, you better go ahead and dive into that mother effer and get it.
Yeah. If that's the choice you're going to choose, you need to make sure you're ready to go.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
And there's a lot that goes to it.
So with that said, yeah, I regret some things and everything like that. But one thing's for sure, I had the funnest times of my life when we was doing music. The funnest time. And some of them artists would say the same. We had the funnest
Yeah, guaranteed
ever.
Yeah, guaranteed it. That'd have been a good time.
And my son, yeah, he had fun too.
Mm-hmm.
He had fun
Yeah,
too.
everybody enjoyed it. Yeah.
Safe neighborhood. Safe neighborhood. I mean, one way in, one way out in the country. Neighborhood, nice.
Yeah.
One time we was out there on the porch. I'm sitting that daggone my son to bed. I said, get your daggone tail to bed. That joker wouldn't want him to go to bed. Man, I don't want to go to bed. I said, get your daggone tail to that daggone bed. We're up laughing, having a good old time.
Loud.
Yeah. Loud. Music, 15 speakers. You know what I'm saying?
I can't
You're
sleep.
putting that daggone
I
bed.
can't sleep.
And he's sitting there like, man, you know, sucking his teeth.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I didn't care back then. You suck your teeth. I don't give a mother F. You know what I mean? Don't you go to daggone school sucking your teeth to your teacher.
Go get it. Yeah.
But, you know, you go to your room, get your butt in that daggone room.
Uh-huh.
So we out here on the front porch, man. It's like, I don't know, man. It's probably 1 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And anybody hears, they're probably gonna be like, oh, Father, what the F you? This daggone joker, I don't know how the heck that joker snuck out, right? This joker daggone, we're sitting on the front porch chilling, and all of a sudden he comes pulling in his bike, throws the bike on the ground. What's up, guys? And walks in the house, and we just look like,
hey,
I said,
you're supposed to be in bed at night.
Daggone butt in that daggone bed, man. What the heck are you doing out here? Now, if I was a kid,
Yes.
I'd be like,
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I would have done.
He didn't get no daggone whooping with that.
No.
He didn't get chewed out. I was like,
What did get in there?
And then we laughing at the same time. So he's probably like, these jokers.
Yeah.
Walking in the house.
Everybody's like, oh, look at this guy just rolling up at 1 in the morning on his bike, on his BMX.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
But, you know, I don't know.
Well, you take everything that you've done and where you're at now. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Like what? You have a realistic goal of like, this is what's going to happen. And then you have the, I would love to goal. Knowing the difference between the two. In 3 years, where do you see yourself? Like we have a conversation in 3 years. What would that conversation consist of? What do you think that would be?
Clearing and the land services and everything like that.
Yeah.
Realistically, my body really can't physically hold up with the line of work.
The stress and the physical.
Physical more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
The mental, the physical, the mental and the you know, that's it. You know, I'm really motivated right now. Mentally, it's a high for me. Getting out here trying to get these jobs, and then you know, type of thing.
Yeah.
And you know, and that drives me. You know, I'm motivated. So mentally, it's there. Physically, I just don't think my body can hold up.
Yeah.
So, sooner than later, I would like to be able to just get
Yeah.
this. Here's the jobs right here. You do your thing. Do your thing. I go out and
See the bids.
do the bids, stuff like that. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
Also, I also believe that if you have a passion for something, I say you. And so, music is my passion.
Mm-hmm.
It is my peace. And so, I want to continue to I want to get back into the music.
Yeah.
Sing. I
Yeah.
want to get back into making those beats
Yeah.
and make things and do good because the quality is there.
Mm-hmm.
I have the talent.
Yeah, you do.
I'm
Yeah.
surrounded by the talent.
Mhm.
I still have people around me who are talented and just enjoy making good.
Yeah.
That's the prize.
Yeah.
I care about getting rich. I don't care about no record deal. I don't even know record deal.
I don't think that is. I think it's all
It's just-
self-independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
just produce your own stuff, and
Yeah. And
because nobody's buying a CD,
no.
it's all downloads,
Yeah.
right? So
When we paid our due, we did that. We did the grinding thing. We go out in the parking lot.
yeah.
Parking lot. We're giving out CDs like a month.
Uh-huh. Nobody does that now.
In town? No.
No.
I went up to Virginia one time at was it Virginia Beach? There was a racetrack up there. And this is how much I was into the music, man. I go up to to Virginia Beach, they're at a racetrack, and it's like a black bike week or something like that. And it's just motorcycles.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. I mean, the most beautiful motorcycles
Yeah.
that you will see.
Big boys. Yeah.
And it's a big event. Everybody's looking at motorcycles, and I'm out there hot. And my buddy took me up there, and I'm giving out CDs like I'm giving out CDs.
Yeah. Everyone.
And people are loving it. They're
Yeah.
loving it. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this, that. Oh, yeah, man, I'm going to show it to my buddies. I said, well, here, take 2 or 3. Bam. I got cases of CDs I'm giving out, and I'm putting in that work in a state that's 3-4 states away and everything like that, you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, I loved it. That was the passion of it, and I want that back.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the CDs thing.
No, it won't be CDs, but I think the passion there for creating, developing, mixing, mastering, I think that is something that's totally achievable. And it's, back in the day, it cost a lot of money to do that.
Yes.
It cost a ton of money.
Yes.
And now I think it's
just
minimal. You just need a closet with a Mac
Yeah. Yeah.
and a microphone,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can do all kinds of things.
And one more thing that I have, that I am determined. My brother, helped us out. He went to school for animation.
Yes.
And then so he, did a sketch of my cat. His name was Ashtray.
Okay.
And we had a dog. We was always high. So the dog's name was Little Balls.
Okay.
He was a boxer.
Yeah.
And he was a goofy daggone boxer too, man. He didn't look like no regular boxer. This was a skinny boxer. He had a weird shaped head, weird shaped eye. He was just a funky looking dog.
Yeah.
And so it's Ashtray and Little Balls. My brother has this animation, went to school for the animation, graduated, all that stuff. So he made this cartoon thing of us characters of Ashtray, Little Balls, had us as characters. And it's still in me to
Produce that.
and produce the Ashtray and Little Balls thing. And AI is going to make it.
Every bit.
And I actually just hooked up with a guy. His name is Kendrick.
Okay.
He is a beast with videos, AI.
Okay.
He takes it to a whole different level. And I'm anxious to work with him.
That sounds good. So how long do you think that'll be before it's out? A year?
No, I don't want to wait that long. I don't want to wait that long. Actually, by the end of this month, I'm gonna have him some stuff for him to go ahead and start getting a bowl.
Dadgum. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we're looking for an ashtray cartoon
Mm-hmm.
to come, and I think I think it's gonna be good, brother. And you can imagine what it's gonna be all about.
Well, I guarantee it. I have a good idea.
Yeah.
I have a good idea what it's going to be about. Well, in conclusion, is there anything that you would like to get off your chest, or anything that you have that's important for you to say to the world of YouTube and TikTok?
Yeah, yeah. Anybody that sees this, I just want people to understand that it's good to love. It's good to love. As a matter of fact, love is the only thing that's gonna be able to get things conquered. No matter what you're going through, there's love for uh, your another person, love for your animal, your
Yeah.
dog, your cat. That love can make things better.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to love, you know.
Rick.
And if it's possible, one thing that I fight really hard with is forgiveness. It's really hard for me to forgive, man, because but the thing is God is real to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And when you go against love
You go against everything.
and you go and you run with hate, there is consequences behind that.
Yes, there is. I totally agree.
There's totally consequences about it. So I encourage everyone to try to love, try to forgive. And that seems
I totally agree. I think those are great last words for this conversation. And I really appreciate your time today, hanging out with me and talking about all these great topics, man. You're fun to hang out with. Oh, we could have about 5 of these podcasts.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
hey guys, one guy, 2 cups, hanging out with Fred Ormsby, CEO and founder of Back2Back Land Services. What a great conversation. Check him out on Back2Back Land Services LLC.com. Reach out. He does a lot of work for residential and commercial. It's great having you out here today, and stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like, all the yum yums for the YouTube. I'll talk to you soon.